They say college is a place of self-discovery, and I must say, though you didn't ask, I've had quite the opposite experience here at SF State. In fact, the path I decided to take during my college career found me discovering way more than I cared to about my fellow Gators, and left myself even more confused as to where I fit into this fucked up swamp of a campus where we reside. I know what you're thinking, and let me reassure you, your apprehension is key to why you must continue listening, because I too had no idea what these students were capable of when concealed by murky waters. With this Gator Life, I'm Shannon Marshcapone, and this is Breaking Bones. It all started as most Thursdays do. I stand in an absurdly long line for my daily caffeine fix, even though there are literally hundreds of other options on campus with shorter lines that offer the elixir of 8 a.m. tolerance. But like I said, it's Thursday, and I enjoy overhearing the buzz of all the can't-miss, exciting things I can avoid the upcoming weekend. But here's where things start getting not so business as usual. Though it's not uncommon for the people in front and behind me in line to be talking about the same thing, this time, whatever they both seemed to be talking about was a secret. The usual hoots and hollers of excitement in anticipation for the weekend were replaced with hushed and hissed
OMG!
And
I think that she's seen these.
I was having a hard time getting a good look at whatever it was that was able to silence a line of college students before it was my turn to order. I order my triple soy latte and head to my usual spot where I like to enjoy my coffee and read while waiting for class to start. I hate rushing, or sweating for that matter, so I usually give myself a good 30-minute window for anything to come up. And sure enough, something did. It seemed I had only gotten a few premature, scalding sips of my latte before an old friend of mine from high school came up to me, Tanya Rivers. She looked rough. Not the preppy prom princess I remember from Ridgemont High. "Hey," Tanya whispers, "have you seen?" Now I know that her black hoodie, sketchy hat, and lack of makeup exposing the gigantic bags under her eyes would give some inclination that bad news would be to follow. But I still wasn't prepared for what I was about to see. "Seen what?" I reply.
The photos, you've had to have seen it by now. They're all over campus.
You know I'm the last person to hear anything. What are you talking about? Oh my god, why are you showing me this? Is this what people were talking about in line?
Wait, now what are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. I lie. She fills me in on how these photos could have potentially gotten leaked. I notice that there's still something bothering her, like the fact this graphic photo of her spreading through campus wasn't enough. There's something else she wasn't telling me. Until she did.
Sorry, this isn't even what I came in to talk to you about. Have you heard from Sam?
Sam is another friend from high school I've lost contact with since starting college. We were super close in junior high, but that would make sense as to why Tanya would reach out to me. But by senior year, I'd pretty much only hit him up to buy weed, and I haven't spoken to him since I quit. No, we haven't been in contact much since high school. Are you two still close?
No, I've been trying to get a hold of him, but he's not answering any of my calls, and now that these photos have leaked, I'm kind of freaking out.
Wait, Tanya, are you saying that the photos being leaked and Sam's disappearance are related?
No, okay, no, stop. I know how I used to get in high school, Shannon. This is just something you'll want to stay out of, okay? Just let me know if you hear from Sam.
And just like that, Tanya took off running before anyone could come any closer to recognize the hooded shell of a girl I was talking to. Tanya was right. Maybe it was my obsession with Harriet the Spy as a kid, or the thrill I would get from knowing all of the high school gossip while managing to stay out of it at the same time, a rep not most girls had the privilege of obtaining. I had to know who it was that sent this horrible photo of Tanya around, and why the surfacing of it got Tanya so concerned about Sam. What if something actually happened to him? So after my philosophy lecture, I decided to call Sam first, making sure it wasn't just Tanya he was avoiding.
Yo, this is Sam Jenkins. Sorry I couldn't get to the phone right now. Leave your number and I'll get back to you.
Nothing. After scrolling through my contacts, I decided to call up one of his friends he started hanging with towards the end of high school, a backup at the time in case Sam was low on pot. Hi, is this Ryan? It was. Hey, this is Shannon Mascarpone. I used to buy pot from you in high school.
Yeah? I sold to lots of chicks in high school. What do you want?
Well, I was interested if you remembered me specifically. I used to be really good friends with Sam
Look,
Jenke.
no,
I was
I don't
wondering
know
if...
nothing but no Sam Jenke. You hear me? Ever since he started going to that fucked up school and hanging out with that dude by the name of Bones, I had nothing to do with him, all
Wait,
right?
Bones? Who's that? Does he go to state?
No. I've said too much already, all right? Look, lose my number even, all right? Unless you still burn. Because I still got the
Thanks,
dankest shit in the
Ryan.
bag.
I hang up. Now at this point, I'm kind of like, whoa, maybe I am getting into something I shouldn't. I mean, we're all 18 now and in college. We're not kids anymore. And when an old friend goes missing suddenly after hanging around some intimidating dude named Bones, my first thought was to go straight to the police. But what about Tanya? Her reaction to the whole thing would be terrible. And what if that photo really is linked to all of this? And even more people have to see it. Even her parents. I couldn't do that to her, so I kept quiet until Friday. Friday morning, while waiting in line for my triple soy latte, it had seemed like everything had gone back to normal. And from what I gathered from the two standing in front of me, there was definitely a party happening tonight. I decided to go against my usual ways and stick around after class for two of my classmates, with whom I'm cordial, to ask them more about the party. Some class today, nothing like a lecture on organic chemistry in between outbursts of Professor Glasgow's acid reflux.
Yeah, you could say so.
Hey, Shannon.
Speaking of heartburn, were you guys planning on getting wasted at that party that's happening tonight?
Are you kidding me? That's all everybody's talking about.
Yeah, that kid's a fucking genius. After pulling yesterday's stunt, he's had hella hype for tonight.
Wait, who's throwing it again? I forgot to ask after I got the invite.
I don't know, that one kid that sent that mass group text to everybody of Tanya River's Snapchat.
Yeah, said his parents were out of town and said, like, any girls that can get down like Tanya can get in for free tonight.
Yeah, but what's his name?
Weren't you friends with him in high school, Shannon?
Yeah, remember Sam Jenke?
What they said next, I couldn't tell you. It's as if a grenade had just gone off a few feet away from me, and now I hear that high-pitched ringing they play in the movies whenever someone's ears get blown out. If Sam was throwing a party, why wouldn't he be answering his phone? After all, I could be a prospective applicant in the Tanya Gone Wild Snapchat contest. And why didn't Tanya just tell me that it was him that sent that nasty photo out? Will Bones be at this party? One thing's for certain, I was about to attend my first college rager. Next on Breaking Bones.